Welcome once again. Against your will to view another one of my true crime astrologies. So, I dove down a rabbit hole today, unexpectedly. And, let me turn off my air real quick. Hold on, sorry. So, okay, I dove down a rabbit hole. So I don't know if you guys remember the Kaylee Anthony case, which I will be covering soon. There was another case around that time that was like baffling and equally as intriguing. And I don't know. Quarantine's been like really mean to me, and I've just been diving down rabbit holes. And so here's another case that I was like following very closely. This is before I got into reading charts, by the way. And I have not read Kaylee's chart, which I will. I will. Not sure about the mama. She didn't deserve that name. Not sure about the lady. But definitely hers. Maybe the dad, the grandpa. I'll do his as well. So, I don't know if you guys heard about this case. Britanee Drexel. She was born October 7th, 1991 in Chile, New York. She was 17 when she went missing. And she actually did a bunch, like a lot of the things that teenagers typically do. Like, they will just lie to their parents and be like, hey, I'm going to be over here. And then they go over there. You know what I mean? I feel so many things with her chart. It's a lot of unanswered questions, and hopefully we might be able to shed some kind of light on everything. Excuse me. My apologies. Okay. So it kind of seems like she was able to be manipulated very easily. I'll say it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. Like, people with a lot of Libra energy really need to watch, and like not only observe, but like be aware, and like that inner gut feeling that you have that something's not right. You need to listen to that. Um, it seems like she had a lot of hidden enemies, and I have it set on the date that she went missing. So it just seems like there was a lot of deception and lies that brought her to a place where the moon would unveil hidden enemies. And I think she was always really good at keeping the enemy at bay, if that makes any sense. Like, she was probably really good at, just trying to talk down people and be like, hey, no, no, no. That's not how it is. It's this and this and this and this. And she was really good at it. But on this day, everything came to a head on in her 12th house. So Eris, like her transit Eris and her natal Eris were like, so that to me would mean like uh, manipulation, deception, with great force, because it's an Aries. So it's like, you will do what we say. Um, she was always kind of like a survivor in her own right, and that's how people viewed her. Like, she was like always like, um, even when people had her like, like when a boxer goes down and they're like 1, 2, 3, and then like you're out, she would always get right back up before 3 hit. But why didn't that happen this day? She was a survivor. Um, it's been so many years since I've like covered this case, or like even like went back and thought about it. It just kind of seems like, hold on, let me think real quick because I'm reading the planets. When I pause, like I'm actually like reading the planet placements, and I'll put this up. Mm, okay. Oh, okay. Just give me 1 second. Oh my goodness. All right. So how can I gather my thoughts to like put them into words as I'm reading the third house in South Node in Cancer with Varan next to it, and Varan transiting through it with Palace. How can I put this into words? It kind of seems like words are lost. Like it's just like she didn't know what she was feeling. She didn't know what she was thinking. She didn't know, or probably didn't realize the danger she was putting herself in. And she definitely did jeopardize her home life with Pholus and Chiron in the fourth house. So, as I've mentioned before, Pholus is like shooting yourself in your own foot, and in her case, it's in Leo. So that would mean like the brave old lion, like nothing's gonna stop me. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to shake this all up. And it would cause pain to her mother because, as I've mentioned in other videos before, Chiron is in Brittanee's fourth house in Leo. So, like, even though her mom has been, like, deeply wounded by all this, she will still carry on her daughter's name in her honor. Leo is all about honor. Charisma, honor, pride, fortaleza. I don't know how you say that in English. I'm not gonna distract myself. And the crazy thing about this is that, like, in the fourth house, she had South Node transiting through her Chiron. So it's like, I'm sorry, Mom. You know, I died. That's really sad. She didn't mean for this to happen. She did not mean for her mom to go through all this pain. It's so weird that Pholus is like 1 degree away from Cancer, which is water. I don't know why I feel like she ended up in water. Why do I feel like that? I don't know if she had a lot of allergies toward food. There was a lot of health issues. Not sure what that's all about. Maybe she was born that way. Um, I'm sorry. I'm like reading it. It's because the way I do it is like I just see the picture of the planets and I read it just like that. She had a lot of like either food allergies, or she was born sick, or she was always sick. I don't know. It seems like there was a balance to it though. Like it's like, okay, we got it under control. We're good. But on this day, the day she went missing, Saturn went retrograde in her sixth house, the house of health. And so Saturn is like your karmic debt, or it could be like the father or the father of your children, or it can mean many, many, many things. Um, Career, all that. But this is speaking to me in a different way, which is when Saturn is in Virgo in your sixth house and you have all this going on, it's like someone is not gonna someone can take on that figure of like the father and like having the last word, like I'm gonna end your life right here. And I honestly do not mean any disrespect toward the family. These things are so hard to read sometimes because, like, I guess the only thing harder is reading the murderers, but the victims is like so hard. Yeah, yeah. It just kind of seems like someone was like, I'm gonna take full care of this. Like I'm gonna take charge of your life. In the most horrible way, because the moon and Verte and Nessus and Mars. Oh Lord, you guys know I've already talked about all that. On the descendant, it's like she really didn't expect to run into such trouble. Like it honestly kind of seems like she was really just trying to like have a weekend and get away for a little bit, and then someone comes in and is like, no, I'm in charge of your destiny. That's so unfair. Her seventh house is in Scorpio. Pluto, Cetus, and a bunch of asteroids next to it. It just kind of seems like her relationships were always, she was always gonna like encounter some kind of pain and strife toward them, like just um even with friends, even with childhood friends, like um they just, oh my god, this is so sad. Oh, I really do intuitive readings, so this is kind of hard for me. Um it kind of seems like she was deceived and like lured into going with a group of people that she didn't actually really know, like know. And it was just her innocence because she is a Libra, you know, with with Moon in Libra, and oh my god, these natives, Moon in Libra, and Sun in Libra can actually, y'all can really like fall into a trap. I don't know. You guys just need to be careful. Hmm. Um, I will say with the Scorpio and on the descendant with the water and Pluto and Cetus and all the Pluto tribe, be careful with water. I don't know. I think that's probably what happened. She was put in water. I don't know. I don't know that. I'm not sure. I don't even think they ever found her. Yeah. See, um, Lilith, Black Moon Lilith was transiting through ninth house. I don't know if she paid for the trip for everybody. Does anybody know that? Did she pay for the trip? I mean, obviously she paid greatly for the trip, but um the way everything's placed in the ninth house with Lilith and Capricorn, it kind of seems like it was these dark friends that just were come on. And of course, being a Libra sun, Libra moon, Taurus rising, she's gonna be like, well, that sounds great, the luxury of the ocean, of the beach. Um, I don't really feel any danger because you guys are my friends, right? You're my friend. It makes me really angry with the people she went with, but whatever. Um, mhm, mhm. Hmm. This is interesting. Lilith, Black Moon Lilith in transit through her ninth house in Capricorn, aspecting her natal Black Moon Lilith in the ninth house with North Node there. Who was that? Who convinced her to go? Someone. Was she jealous of her? I don't know who this person is. Um, Someone was jealous of her, most definitely. I mean, I'm not just making I know nothing about this girl's life, I just remember seeing it on Nancy Grace and now I can read charts. So I'm reading the chart and it makes me feel like there was a girl involved, or maybe someone saw her as an object, like a, you know, an object in the shadow self of what that word means. Someone lured her. And someone's hiding something. Mhm. 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 It's like we didn't this is like the people that lured her. We didn't know that she was going to actually come and it just feels like a trap for me. I don't know how other way to describe it because in the 11th house, the house of friends, she's got Nessus, Jupiter, so she was like trying to expand on her friendships and being like, "Yay, world, hello." But Nessus and then Jupiter right next to it, like sandwiching Chiron in the transit, is like kind of being like, hmm, like, yes, put on these rose colored glasses. Let me fix your rose colored glasses so I can lure you right into my trap. And I'm not saying that the friends that she went with, like, knew, actually knew. They might have had a feeling, but I don't think they knew. I don't know why. I kind of feel like there was like a guy involved that brought her to that place, or she met him there and brought her again to a place. She didn't make it out of this alive. It was like hidden enemies that came out all of a sudden. Why was her friend so worried about her shorts? That's what I'm wondering as I'm looking at the chart. I'm like, okay, you didn't have another pair of shorts. It was just like trying to get her to go somewhere so they could do something to her. Like I kind of feel like it was a setup. It feels like it. I don't know. I don't know that for a fact. Obviously, I'm just reading the chart, which is like everything is pointing to that. This was definitely a night where like enemies came out to the light, to the moonlight, because the sun and the moon are conjuncting in the 12th house. Anyway, all right, you guys, I'm gonna cut it off there because I'm not even sure what else I can say about this. Like, this case is pretty much like, I mean, after seeing this, I'm like, wow, okay. Um, I will say they overlooked her friends. I don't know who she was on that trip with. I don't know who she encountered, but maybe double check, triple check, quadruple check. Chart. It's in the chart. I'm not just saying this because like it's gonna make me healthier or something. No. Check her chart. Check her friends. Friends. Oh, God bless this girl. God bless this family. Um, it's truly an honor to, read people's charts. I'm sorry that I get really quiet sometimes. It's because I'm not reading like text. I'm not reading like words. I'm just reading the planets. And so I truly appreciate everyone that tunes in. Will this girl ever have justice? It's coming. Uh-huh. It's coming. hmm Maybe like in the next 6 months. And I'm just giving it a big time frame. I never thought this case would ever be solved, but yeah, probably in the next 6 months. All right. Love and light. Namaste. God bless you all. Have a good night.